This is our project, a cross-occupant access control model for cloud computing, formal details and set. Here we are using tenant 1 and tenant 2 as our customers. Tenant 1 is going to upload files and tenant 2 is going to download the files, and the registration process and the login process I'm going to explain. Now tenant 1 registration. In tenant 1 registration, I'm using some random names like I'm using my surname as Chelluri and same password as Chelluri. And here we have to use some unique email addresses, as email addresses should not clash with some other persons. So I'm using some random email address like it's at the rate of and tenant one and mail. Here we have to fill this all details. Mainly we have to say that email address should be unique with other persons. I'm going to register. Now tenant 1 is registered and tenant 2 registration process. Here I'm using some other surname like my friend's surname MBKMaka as password @gmail.com. Tenant 2 gender is male. Here we have to keep a policy. I'm keeping students policy and some random date of birth. Country is India. Now tenant 2 is also registered. Now we have to upload a file from tenant 1 that is going to access it by tenant 2. Here username is chelluri. Password is also chelluri. And the tenant 1 login. Here login successful. Now here he is going to upload a file that is students details, and description is also student is description I kept, and policy to whom this file is going to access it. I'm keeping student as I created a student a tenant to registration with students policy. Now the file key we have to remember the file key. Here we didn't connect it to any server, so it is remembered here, and we have to choose a file. Now we are going to upload it. File uploaded successfully. Now we can go and check the files what we uploaded by tenant 1. Login MVK and password is also MVK and tenant 2 login successful. Here view cross tenant files. These here in this column we are going to see the files that are uploaded by tenant 1. Private key. This private key is like a OTP that we get while registering with the tenant 2. That is here tenant 2 this one, and the file key is this one. This is like a OTP. If we connect this to our server, then the OTP is delivered. This private key verified successfully. Now we're going to see the files uploaded by tenant 1. Here previously we said that we created with Chelluri name, right? This is the file, and we're going to send a request. Request sent successfully. Now the request is sent to tenant 1. And login. User activation request. Here we see the requests that are sent. Here tenant 2 with username Maker sent request that he is going to access our file. Now we have to forward this request to CRMS. CRMS are like customer relationship management system, and it's only responsible for all the customer related things. And we are forwarding this to CRMS. Okay, forwarded to CRMS successfully. Now, here CRMS. These are operated by our company or some users that are assigned the task, and the username is CRMS and password is also CRMS. That is, this is pre-created while designing this website. Now we entered to CRMS, view tenant users and view tenant to request. Here, tenant to request. We got a request from tenant one, that is owner is tenant one and the user is tenant two. Now we have to redirect to tenant two. This CRMS will only redirect to tenant two. Redirected to tenant two user for authentication. Now tenant two make make login. Authentication request. Here we get a request from CRMS to get authenticate. Now we're sending authenticate, and it asks for private key. The private key which we get from OTP. This is the private key. Identity authenticated successfully. Now it's sent to cloud. This is also same as cloud. You cross check box. RMS authenticated results here. Now tenant to get authenticated and it got successfully. Status we get here is authenticated. Now we are going to send to cloud. Redirected to cloud for cross check policies. This cloud is only responsible to check whether the tenant to registered policy is student and the tenant one uploaded file which we kept as a student is same or not. Now cloud. These are predefined in while designing this website. View cross-check policies. Here we're going to check cross-check policies are approved successfully. Then only tenant 2 is going to download the file. Now cross-check policy got approved. Now whenever the cross-check policies got successfully updated, the cloud is going to send it to again CRMS. CRMS is going to send it again to tenant 1. Now tenant 1 loading, loading, login, login successful. Give permission to tenant to users. Granted. Permission granted successfully. Then only tenant 2 is going to download a file. Here the private key. Now only we're going to download. File download key is the key which get while uploading a file. That is previously I said that to remember. So I have remembered and I'm keeping that file download key. It's 9379 and the file is now downloaded. Thank you.